Jesus God. You good?
I like the fact that you start by the clubhouse. There's like all the hotels right there. You got a little bit of an audience, and then you can you just see the entire hole, and you see where a tee shot lands, and hopefully it's in the fairway.
You are gonna absolutely love it.
2 is fun though, where like I hit a worm burner, and got it to like 10 feet.
Tracking. What an effort.
I do like the 4th at Links though, because the bunkers are like really deceptive. Like the 2 bunkers, one on either side of the fairway, look like they're the same distance.
Right next to each other.
And then Tim, you had the other time I played that with you was when you had it over on the right, like in the fescue stuff, and had the ball like up by your knees.
Yeah.
If you're over there, you are completely screwed.
Yeah, because you don't have a good angle, or like it's just couldn't be a worse angle from the right side of the fairway.
Check the score. He rolls it in. Right over.
What's
funny is that like the 3 holes that just came to mind as my favorite holes are all on cliffs, but if I had to pick my favorite of the 2, I like Links better than cliffs.
After hitting the flag. Oh yeah. Great ball flight. Hold on.
Part of it was like when we played in Scotland and like seeing a true Links style course. There's like the feeling to me of like starting at the clubhouse, like going back by the clubhouse at like I love the 10th hole at Links where you're like you go back by and like you have this kind of like blind shot back away from the clubhouse down towards the ocean, and like you always hit it right, even though like you know what it just has like a couple of classic Links style holes, and you're like you can see the whole property from most of the places, and you see people kind of moving around. And
he says fuck wooden clubs.
The 8th is completely blind, but you know you have football fields of space.
Just kind of like hit at the left side of the green. It's obviously going to fade, and go figure it out after that.
Talk about why you're carrying this bag today.
Well, Hurricanes the worst. And Liverpool beat Tottenham. Champions League final.
Yeah, buddy.
Back in June? So,
May? June?
So here I am. Carrying the bag.
Looking good.
Looking great.
The
playing terrible.
Pushcart Mafia is in full effect, and it was.
Again, I'm a pushcart guy now.
It looks very relaxing.
It is great.
Hit the 9th hole. Not too long. Just 200, and a couple guys trying to make some putts.
The 11th hole always just crushes me in the face, and it just
I fucking hate the 11th. Yeah.
That hole is impossible.
If that was the 2nd hole and you got it over with early, I would like it.
I don't think I've hit.
But if you had to play that early, it's like, well, thank you for just gut punching me. I'm going to be
Now I'm
gassed
8
for
over
the rest of the
2,
round.
And my round's ruined. Yeah.
That hole's too long.
It just
for
like,
the way it's
There's a
shaped.
way to play that hole. I just never can do it.
Spotted a wild Bob and Jim deep into the wilderness of Cape Breton. Playing to the double green here. Didn't know if they were going to make it out. They did indeed.
This is like my biggest weakness is remembering golf holes. So like it's been torture to me because I don't know any of the holes.
Is it coming? That would have been good yesterday. Be the right number. And it's on there. Sticking around. That's awesome.
Is this one with when the guy lost his bag
Card.
because that was sneaky my favorite part of the whole trip.
This is a righteously sloped little green. All you gotta do is get it up and let it feed. It feeds heavily. Oh dear. Oh heavens no. This was somehow not a drop. This is a naturally occurring phenomenon. And yeah. Some sort of short iron. Taking it into the right. Is it gonna bounce? Get a kick? It is. Very right side of the green. And will it come around? Still traveling. No. This pin is gnarly. Get up there. Fine. Ooh, that checked up hard. Yeah, there's no other way to do that. It hopped. Do you guys shuttle from Halifax?
Yeah.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Every day. Probably have 5 of these going to 3 different airports every day.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah.
What's the
Non-stop.
closest airport?
The closest one is an hour away, but it's only private planes, charters. It's just a municipal airport. Yeah.
Oh, the range exists, I think, right? Is that the first? Or is that the range? No, that's the range, right? Sweet.
Yeah. So
You guys want to hit a
the
couple balls? How's the swing? Yeah. I need to hit some drives.
We have an hour till our team.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. Yep.
yeah. So that's food and beverage. That little halfway hut down there. That building. And you'll walk by the driving range up to the first tee. There's a chipping and putting green. That's the same as when you guys were here, but for you new newbies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Tim, the same thing just happened to these guys behind us. Yeah, that's incredible. I tried to capture it. That's absolutely superb. There's a chance that this is the biggest green on a single hole in the Western Hemisphere, not including double greens. And here we come to my favorite golf hole on planet Earth. The second at Cabot Links. Let's fucking go! What? Is this good? Is that any good?
I love this hole. It's the best.
Yeah. Unprompted. I said the same thing. This might be the coolest tee box of all of these. At the second, look at this. There's like a waterfall.
I like cliffs on that one. I love that huge mound left of the green. Doesn't matter kind of where your second shot is, and it's a little bit of a shorter hole. You can just like hit a wedge into that hill and just like let it come down wherever.
Greg Hall for birdie. On 5. Oh, he's pushed it a bit. Will it come back? It will not.
On cliffs, you're in like the tunnel.
That's sneaky my favorite hole, the one on cliffs.
Anything holes. I love that hole.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun to just like go back to that hole and take a bucket of balls and hit like every club in your bag and try to, and just for fun to see what you do?
That would be the perfect hole to play the European Tour, like hit every club on the green.
Yeah.
It would.
Sweet. You could do that. You could, yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go up. Go up. Go up. Hey, green in regulation. Putting for birdie. Oh, yeah.
Like, from the rounds I played with all of you guys too, like our dads played pretty damn well. All things
For,
considered.
Oh yeah, they played.
All things considered, yeah, for sure.
Oh, you got to get it there. Oh, yeah. That'll have some serious movement. Good shot. It's an extremely linksy play. Putting from 70 yards. If he ever hits it. Oh, that's a rocket. It might come off that hill. Or it might stay there. Pin high. Nope. That's all you got there. Let's see. Hey, Rob here. That's my finger. The fact that we get to play golf here is unbelievable. Look at this. Like, look at, are you kidding? I think that you might be pleased with that. Yeah, that's okay. For birdie. There's the squad. Jimmy in the back of the green. Nice look. Bob, Mark, Chris. 12. 13's up there. Keep turning. Like, really good putt.
I also sneaky love 14 at cliffs. I just like the way that looks with that jagged rock.
Yeah.
Par 3, right?
Or 2.
Good job, Tim.
Nailed it. I was just saying, nailed it.
Crushed it.
That's pretty good. Yeah, nicely done. What do we got? First impressions. 16th hole.
Crazy. Well, I would like it better if the pin were down on the right.
That's where when we were here in 2016, that's where it was.
I'm going around.
Yeah. It all funnels from left to right. So if you miss left, it tracks down.
Yeah.
Got the boys. Timmy the Tooth from distance. Ooh, wow. Chris just decided to say, it's my time to go. This is the last we'll ever see of him. He's a good lad. Oh, that's a golf shot. Turn a little. Think you're okay. Bob for a legitimate par. for a net ace. Get going, ball. No, you're in the on the dune. So about like a 7 club wind. Johnny Demers out of the bunker. Oh, baby! Oh, man. It didn't fade. Mark with the Linksy putt. Is it coming around? Bring it around town.